So peeps, I'm on my way back. Like I said at the end of the last video, I want to talk about mental health. Uh, First thing I want to say about mental health is it's okay not to be okay, which is what a lot of people don't realise. There's a stigma attached to mental health, but it's okay not to be okay. But what it is, you need to address your mental state. Now, like I say, just prior to me leaving the army in 2000, I was diagnosed with PTSD, mainly because I lost it big style. I completely trashed my office, which myself and my corporal were in. I actually got sectioned in Southampton General Hospital. I was in such a state. And why was I in such a state? Mainly because I didn't talk about stuff, which is what a lot of people won't do, especially blokes, won't talk about it. But you need to have that release is the main thing. And after therapy and that, I came out fairly okay, except for the fact that I ended up working in London. I was living in a flat over Hendon Central Tube Station. I was on my own. My marriage had broken down, and I became an alcoholic. I was an alcoholic for about 5 years. But then, like I said in the previous post, I met the lovely Lisa, and thanks to her, I'm now sort of, I would say okay. But there are times when I feel that my mental state isn't quite right. And one of the things is Lisa's the one that normally spots it before I do. She'll see that I'm going into a slump, and she'll normally just turn around and say to me, go and get your burger and bugger off out and walk it off. And that works for me. I'm not saying it'll work for everyone, I'm just saying it works for me. But in the 20 years that we've been together, I've had sort of 3 or 4 blips where my mental state has gone to a point where it's detrimental. One of them, 10 years ago, to the point that Lisa moved out back in with her mum, and that was all down to me. It was me not controlling my mental state. Now, I wasn't abusive, I wasn't violent, but what it was I wouldn't speak to anyone. I didn't speak to her, didn't speak to the kids. I locked myself away in my study. I was sleeping in my study, because I just didn't want to talk about it. And once she moved out, that was a wake-up call that I got. The fact that I loved this woman dearly and I was about to lose her. And here we are, like I say, in October, we're going to be celebrating our 20th wedding anniversary. The latest blip was after my stroke, which happened on the 1st of September last year. I was out working at the British Masters, but I had a minor stroke, well, saying minor, after what the consultant told me after my review just a few months ago. It could have been worse, a lot worse. Not only did I have a brain bleed, which they spotted, I actually had a blockage as well. So as the consultant said to me, Mr. Clark, you're a bit of a phenomenon. I've never known anyone have both. But I'm still here. But during that time, obviously, I had to slow everything down. I wasn't able to do things that I do like today, going out plodding. Couldn't play golf. Couldn't play my guitars, which, as some of you will know, I've taken on with quite a passion. I've now got 5 guitars. Lisa's told me to stop buying them. But I love playing my guitars. I love the way that music can calm you down. But because of the fact that I'd lost manipulation in my left hand, I couldn't play my guitars. And it was upsetting me. To the point that what we ended up doing, we locked the guitars away in the wardrobe so that I couldn't even see them. And that was a way that I dealt with that. But slowly but surely, because I was determined, I've always been a determined person. I came through cancer, I came through the initial phases of PTSD and now the stroke, and I'm determined that things won't beat me. So I did loads of exercising, loads of physical and mental exercise to get myself back into a point where I could start doing things again. I'm starting to play my guitars. I'm not at the same level that I was before, don't get me wrong, but it's getting there. Each day I do about 15 minutes on my guitars if I can. I've even taken my guitar, one of my guitars, my acoustic, away with me when we've gone to the golf and holidays and so on. And I just sort of 15 minutes a day if I can, just play it. But I haven't been able to go and go tabbing while I've been away. But I realised then, hold on, Nobby, you've been walking around the golf course for bloody hours on end. So I've been getting my steps in, keeping my fitness up. And that's the other thing, fitness. Part of your mental health is your physical health. And if you're not maintaining your physical health, that can be detrimental to your mental health. And as you all know, I turned 65 just the other week. And here I am, 30-pound burden on my back, walking up this bloody great hill and keeping my physical fitness going. But I love it, yeah, I really do. Some people love going to the gym. Funny enough, Lily saw me last week and she's on about when she turns 10, she can actually go to the gym in the village and she wants to go to the gym. She already goes swimming lessons and she's doing well with that. But as she said, Grandad, I want to make sure that I'm physically fit. And that's a 9, well, close to 10-year-old. She'll be 10 in the next couple of months. So if they can understand it, why can't the adults? So like I say, with working, a lot of you guys out there, all it is work, 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 work. And in one sense, I fully understand it. You know, you're taking care of your families, you're trying to give them the best that you can while you can. But the problem there is sometimes, yeah, you'll go just that one step too far and you'll push yourself to a mental breakdown. And then you're no use to the family whatsoever. So that's why I always say, the company will still be there, yeah, if you take a couple of days off, get away from your phone, yeah, and take some time for you and your family. Yeah, it's a good refresher. I know what people will say, oh yeah, but you've got to come back to it all. Yeah, but you've had that chance to recharge your batteries. Now, when I was working in Civvy Street, I made the mistake once at one of the companies I was working for. I took my mobile phone home, on holiday with me. My 2-week holiday, I spent a week and a half of it dealing with problems back in the office. Well, hold on a minute, that's wrong. Surely, I've taken time off, I've booked my holiday and everything to actually go, have some time with my family and relax. So after that, because Lisa was quite upset about the fact we booked a 2-week holiday and I'd spent a week and a half of it actually dealing with issues in the office. So what we ended up doing, yeah, from then on, it was a case of I never took the mobile phone with us. Good morning. So that's what I say to you, yeah. The company will still be there if you take a bit of time off. And that's what people don't understand. You know, everyone's in a rush to go nowhere nowadays. You have a good day, my love. That lovely lady passed me earlier on. And as you can see, she's out there exercising, keeping her physical health up. And it's probably helping her with her mental health as well. Us retired people, a lot of people say, you know, you've got time on your hands, you can laze around. I'm one of those, I can't laze around. and I need to be active. I need to be doing something. That's why I do the lollipop, I do the PSFA, I do the flood warden. I'm now the poppy appeal organiser for the village. So I'm working with the RBL, doing stuff at the Veterans Hub, coffee morning on a Wednesday. And we do a mental health thing once a month for blokes on a Thursday evening. So I keep busy. I keep my brain ticking over. I keep myself going. That's the thing. But like I say, with mental health, please guys, whether you be male, female or whatever, if you feel as though you've got a problem with your mental health, seek some advice. Now it may be that you want to go and see a professional. That's fine. But some of the times, just talking to your partner, talking to your family, talking to a stranger sometimes helps. Talking to your best mate, releasing that anguish that you've got. And it means that you've recognised the fact that you've got a problem. And then once you've recognised it, it means that you can then start to deal with it. Now there's various ways that people deal with stress and anxiety. Like I say, I'll come out and do some prodding, or I might go out and play a game of golf. I'll look at that golf ball and it's probably the worst boss that I've ever had, and he's getting it. Yeah, and I smack it down the fairway. But there's various ways that you can deal with your mental health. So all you need to do, once you've recognised you've got an issue, try and find something that calms you down, relaxes you. Like I say, I'll use my music at times because they say that music is one of the best therapies ever. Yeah, you start to lose yourself in the music, you forget about the stresses and strains of today's society. And I just wish that today's society wasn't in such a rush to go nowhere. You see it with car drivers nowadays. You see it with these people that walk around town with their heads stuck in their phone, yeah, instead of looking where they're going. And then when they bump into you, they have the audacity to look at you as though you're the idiot. Yeah. Just take some time out. Put your phone down for a while. Yeah. When you're driving, be aware of the other people around you. Your stress and anxiety in your driving could lead to a major accident, which could lead to a fatality. You'll normally find it won't be you that is the fatality, it's the poor bugger who's innocent that ends up dying. So just take some time, slow things down. Like Lisa used to say to me before when we were tabbing, when you're going to stop this and slow it down. But it wasn't until the stroke that Lisa will even tell you, I used to tab like a madman. Yeah, I was doing stuff that no other 60-year-old would be doing. I did a tab for charity where I ended up doing 60 odd miles in a short period of time. But the stroke made me realise, right, Nobby, your body's now telling you it's time to slow things down, mate. And that's what I've done. Like I say, it took me 44 minutes to get down to the reservoir today, which on a normal day, I'm probably talking 30, 36 minutes. And even that step was taking it slow. Yeah, I've been under 30 minutes to do the 2.5 miles down to the reservoir before. But I realised, right, okay, Nobs, time to slow it down, mate. That's the way to go. And that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm taking it nice and steady. Hey, I'm still carrying £30 of kit on my back, but I don't feel that's a struggle because I'm slow and walking down and just taking things at a nice leisurely pace. But mental health, as I say, if you are struggling, reach out. And as I say, it could be anyone. It could be professional, could be family and friends, could even be a stranger. Now, if there's any of you watching this and you feel like you're struggling and you want to contact me and ask for some advice, please feel free to do so. Just drop me a comment in the box, or message me directly with your mobile number, and I'm quite happy to give you a call and just talk through things. I used to do it a lot when I was on Twitter. Yeah, I did a lot of mental health work with people, especially veterans, when I was on Twitter. But then I had some people that took advantage of me. And after that, I thought, no, that's only going to put more strain on me in my mental health. So that's why I came off it. But I'm quite happy, you know, if you are struggling, to contact me, let's have a discussion and go from there. So anyway, Pete, I'm going to let you crack on. Hey, bud, I'm going to let you crack on. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. Not telling you what to do. We don't do this on this channel, do we? No, we don't. But if you do subscribe to my channel, just drop me a little note. Yeah, drop a comment in there. Say, hey, Nobs, it's me from so-and-so, from somewhere. Yeah, and I'll guarantee you'll get a reply. Because I'm that sort of bloke. I like to interact with my subscribers, unlike some of these influencers, vloggers, or whatever you want to call them, that have got 20 billion subscribers and don't even interact with them. What a useful people they are. So everyone, take care. Like I say, it's going to get to scorching this afternoon apparently. So if you are out and about, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So everyone, please, take care, stay safe. And as me and Keith always say, less tab.